Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Monique, and today I just wanted to do a little vlog style video. Today I'm working on quite a few things. I had a lot of clips just saved up, so I wanted to clump them together and make a little vlog for you guys. So what I'm working on right now is a print. This is my Serenity themed print that I decided to do. I am working on her face right now. There's a lot that I've already done, of course, like most of her face is done, and I am working on her hair, trying to get those flyaways to look how they should and flow nicely around her face. As I was working on her face, I realized how big her forehead was, so I colored that in and made her hair a little bit thicker in that area. And I think it helped frame her face a little bit more and lessened. I made her forehead smaller and it looks a whole lot better. The next thing that I decided to do is work on the leaves. I had drawn them before and they didn't really flow nicely with her body, so I did redraw them, and I think this version of the leaves look much better. Now I'm just going to color those in. I started to make a color palette up at the left corner there, and that way I could just color pick my lightest green, medium, and darkest shade of green, and that made the process a whole lot faster, just having those colors right there ready for me to choose from. And what I'm doing right now is outlining the leaf with the main color that I'm going to use for that section of the leaf. And then I am color dropping so that it saves me time, and I just add the color in. I'm not too sure what type of leaves these are. I'm pretty sure I just looked up how to draw leaves and I just used that all around her body. But I think it looks really good because I was able to form it around her and really make the piece come together. Because before, the leaves were really stiff and they didn't have any movement in them, and I wasn't sure how to shade them in. But whatever video I watched to draw leaves really helped me figure out which area needed the light and which area needed to be shaded in. And I was able to make them bigger and smaller just to fit in certain areas of the portrait and make it all come together and flow really nicely. And as I'm filling in these leaves, I'm making sure that I'm getting all of the white space, because I am going to go back and shade in these leaves and kind of lock them into place so that I'm not coloring on other leaves. The next piece of art that I'm working on is actually for a sticker sheet that is already out in my Etsy shop. This one is a leprechaun hat. I'm always using references, usually from Pinterest or Unsplash, and I just kind of mush them together. For this specific hat, I am using it from Pinterest, but I did change up the colors so the hat is purple instead of black or green, which is a very common color for St. Patrick's Day. I just wanted to try something different, so I chose purple and yellow. I have a yellow band for the hat, and the majority of the hat is purple. And then in a moment, you'll see me draw a feather, and that feather is actually green. Since this hat is black, it was a little bit harder to figure out where all of the shadows were going to go because it really blended in together. But I just worked with what I had and really tried to look at that reference photo and get the best shading that I could possible with my piece. For the feather, I went through a couple of different brushes, but I ended up finding a calligraphy brush and I just used that to outline the entire feather. I then filled it in with the green that I was using to create the outline. And then later on, I believe I used like a hair type Procreate brush and just made those little strokes throughout the feather to make it look light and fluffy. Out of this whole hat, the feather is definitely my favorite just because I'm not used to drawing feathers and I think it turned out really well. And if you happen to want a sticker sheet, I will leave my Etsy shop link down below and you guys can check it out and purchase a sticker sheet. I have this sticker sheet and the print that you saw before. I believe all the art that you're seeing in this video right now should be up in my Etsy shop. If it's not, I'll have it listed very soon. This next piece is also for the St. Patrick's Day sticker sheet. It is a beer. I found this reference on Pexels, I believe. It was either Pexels or Unsplash. But I used a couple of different photos to get the look that I was going for. There was one reference that I used for the majority of the shape for the mug, and then for the foam part of the mug, I just made that part up and I think it looked pretty good. Even though I didn't use a reference for that part, it does look like a beer mug and that's all I needed it to do. I didn't mention what canvas size I was using for these sticker sheets, but I am using 2550 by 3300 pixels. And I chose this size just because I believe I saw it in another video, and also it's really good for sticker sheets. I'm able to get quite a few stickers on there, and I can put two sticker sheets right next to each other when I cut it with my Cricut. Right now I'm just working on importing all of my stickers that I created in a different canvas size, which is 3000 by 3000 pixels. I take those images and then I import them into my sticker sheet and I move them around so that they fit the sticker sheet how I want. And that way all I have to do is downsize the stickers to fit, and then the resolution is still good quality. All right, now I am getting my sticker paper all ready. I've printed out my sticker sheets and I'm laying that on top of my mat for the Cricut. And then I also laminate my stickers afterwards just so that they are more waterproof. I use matte sticker sheet paper, but the lamination is actually a self-adhesive and it's glossy. So all of the sticker sheets and die cuts are laminated and waterproof as well, and it just adds a little bit more durability to the stickers. Once I have my laminating paper lined up, I will take the squeegee and I just slowly go down the sticker paper and cover it up. And then if I happen to overlay the guidelines that are on the sticker paper, then I mark those off with a Sharpie just in case my Cricut machine happens to have a little bit of trouble in cutting the sticker sheets. Now, when I first started making sticker sheets, it was a struggle because I couldn't figure out how to get the Cricut to actually cut what I wanted it to and follow along the lines. It took a minute, but I was able to do it with a lot of research, and I'm proud to say that the struggle was well worth it. And now I am starting on the St. Patrick's Day sticker sheets, and then I will be ready to cut those out as well. These cake bake sticker sheets came out super nice and they have great quality and all the detail is there. The only thing that I would probably change is the blueberries because they're not as detailed as in my drawing. The Lucky Batch sticker sheet looks amazing. All the detail that I was wanting is in them, and I think it's perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, and then this last little bit, I just wanted to show you guys how I cut my prints, and I'm gonna weigh them out so that I can post them on my Etsy shop. Now this paper cutter is not the best paper cutter, but I do have scissors so I'm able to clean up the edges a little bit. In total, I plan to have about six or seven prints in my Etsy shop. So I'm hoping by the time this video is uploaded, I'll have those all in my shop. But again, if I don't, then they will be there shortly. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to clean up my desk and finish setting up all of these prints to be uploaded into Etsy. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.